Okay, Wing Rider. Probably got a little wind noise here because I'm on the Pacific Coast instead of the Gold Wing. A little chilly out, but today's Tuesday, the 23rd or 24th of January. It's like 12 o'clock noon, and I thought the weather's not too bad, and I needed to run the PC800 here a little bit because it's got carburetors on it, and you don't want to let them set too long without running them every now and then. This is the one that you can see the videos of where I had it. I took it all apart and had it professionally painted in a body shop from a friend of mine who's an ex-trooper, body shop owner, painter, and it turned out really well. I put it back together, and I needed to run to town for a few things. I'm working on a project for my girlfriend in my wood shop. It's an old Singer sewing machine with a cabinet and all that, and the foot pump pedal thing. And I'm kind of doing a halfway restore on the cabinet. So I needed to get some stuff from Ace Hardware and run by the grocery store and get a couple things. So what a better time to get on the PC800. So run it a little bit. It runs excellent. I've actually got it for sale on Craigslist. I'm not that interested in selling it, but if somebody will give me what I have in it, I may let it go because I'm looking for something else specific. So then again, I don't know. It's too good of a bike, and I really like it. So I'll see if I get any offers on it, and I'll have to think about it. Because if I sell it, I do. If I don't, it's not going to bother me at all. I'll just keep it. So, and again, I may decide to just hang on to it. It is a sweet bike, man. I love this thing. Anyway, the reason I got this is because the Gold Wing, it's a big boy. It's a big road machine, and I didn't want to, every time I felt like riding, I didn't want to have to get the wing out, put the miles on it. And so I got this PC800, which is like a little brother to the Gold Wing. And it turns out I like it more than I thought, which is why I put a lot of money into a professional paint job and new decals and such. But it's a neat bike. Anyway, I want to cut this one off, and I'll add another one to it maybe here in a little while after I get some errands done. So if I don't see you again in this video, stay tuned for the next one. So Wing Rider, later. Okay, I'm back again. I decided to just make one video here and put a couple together. I'm going to head over to Ace Hardware. I need some wood glue for the project that I was talking about. But yeah, this PC800, man, this thing it's the coolest bike, and they're getting hard to find. The ones that are in really great shape, like this one's in the plastic was, it's a 1990, the plastic was faded, so I had it professionally repainted. Like I said, it cost me $1,000, but to me that it's worth it, you know. So but it is I've had compliments on, was that a new one? Who makes that one? Oh, Honda. Yeah, Honda. I said, no, they quit making these, and 1998, I believe it was. 88 to 98. They made them 10 years. You kidding, man? It looks brand new. Well, it's got a brand new paint job on it. So, but man, it rides sweet. It's a sweet machine. So, I'm going to take a quick stop in here to my insurance company. Even though I don't have to, I've got this one insured through Progressive Insurance. So, well, let me cut this one off. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Just finished up at my insurance company. Everything is A-okay. So I've got insurance on my F-150 pickup. It's a 2002 F-150, 14 years old, I believe. But I still have full coverage insurance on it because you never know. So, but I also have insurance on my Goldwing, and even though in Florida you don't necessarily have to have insurance on a bike, I have it on my Goldwing and on the PC800 here. And they're both, well, the Goldwing, I'm almost paid it off. This one's paid for. I just bought it. But the thing is, in Florida, see, they kind of have a loophole there. You don't have to have insurance on a motorcycle, but if you get into an accident and it's your fault, you got a problem. They can even take your license. So, just that bureaucratic BS. So I have insurance on my bikes. So I am covered, and through the same agency I've got insurance on my camper, which I've used a couple of times in a couple of years. So I'm covered. Anyway, I'm going to cut this one. I got a couple more things I'm going to do, and on the way back home I'll add one more part to this video. See you shortly. Actually, in about a good, just a second, less than a second. Okay, I'm back. Funny thing about this PC800, just when you think you're out of gears, you got one more left. That last one's really high geared. It's about, around 1 o'clock. Traffic picked up a little bit in the little old town of Madison. You know what never ceases to amaze me is people driving, talking on their cell phone, wandering around on the road, or sitting at a green light. People honking their horns. Hey, get off the damn phone. I saw one a little while ago. This light turned green, and she was just sitting there on her phone. And a lady behind her beeped the horn, and she gave her the finger, got pissed off. I thought, man, ooh, if I was still working instead of retired FHP, I'd have been all over that one. Impeding traffic, improper hand signals. They still teach that. It's in the book, you know, if you have problems with lighting or an older vehicle or a bike or something like that, the use of hand signals for turning and stopping. And what I once did was, you can cite someone for improper use of hand signals. It's a non-moving violation. But what I did once, just to see if it would work and, you know, if the judge would throw it out or not, I had one like that where somebody was on the phone like that, and somebody beeped the horn at them, and they give them the finger out the window. So I pulled them over and wrote them up for improper use of hand signal. And the judge found her guilty. She went to court, and the judge said, hey, That's not a proper hand signal. Apparently he wasn't a liberal judge, because he found her guilty for a non-moving violation. It was like $47 or something like that. Oh man. Anyway. Beautiful, man, beautiful. It's a little cool. The fairing in the windshield on this one's not near as big as the one on the Gold Wing. There's no heat on it, but it's about 64, 65 degrees, so it's not so bad. Oh, if you're a car guy or an old VW guy or small engine guy or just a tinkerer, and you go on YouTube, look up a channel. It's called Musty1, M-U-S-T-I-1. This guy is a genius mechanic. He works out of a garage at his house, mostly on his own stuff, and it's pretty unique what he does. So if you're on YouTube, just try Musty, M-U-S-T-I-E-1, and just check him out. Oh man, I watch his YouTube videos all day, and it's very entertaining, better than a lot of what's on TV. So check him out. Shout out to Renegade Biker 24 up in Arkansas. Shout out to Wingman in Charlotte, North Carolina. And one more, I haven't seen his videos in a little while. I'll think of it when I don't want to. But he's in Nebraska. Billma, B-I-L-L-M-A, Billma. Check his channel out. He has got some really cool motorcycle riding trip videos. Road's over there. Anyway, you got to check that one out. Billma. I end up watching YouTube as much as I do just about anything else. And there's a lot of garbage on there, but then there's a lot of good stuff. Cooking videos and motorcycle riding trip videos and mechanical car videos. And if you go on there, it's the only place where you can see a TV show called Roadkill. And the chief editor of Hot Rod Magazine, David Freiberger, and then another guy named Mike Finnegan, who's the staff editor, they have this show called Roadkill. It's the coolest show. Also, you can watch Motor Trend on Demand, Roadkill Garage, and then Mike Finnegan has his own YouTube show, so check them out. Those are pretty cool. Roadkill. But what they do is they'll take like $1,500, throw a dart at a map blindfolded, and wherever that lands in the U.S., they'll go there, buy a vehicle that's just roadkill. Sometimes they even go to junkyards and they'll get a vehicle. They mess with it, get it running, drive it back across country, seeing if they can make it or not. And on the way, they have a following online, where they have this online deal where people can track them across country, and then they put the vehicle on eBay like for a 3 or 4 day sale. So when they get to their final destination, somebody's wanting to buy the vehicle, they'll take it to them and sell it. Man, I wish I could do something like that. That is so cool. And you know, that's neat. Anyway, I'm going to kill this one, but we'll talk to you soon.